broke big on the music scene in 2001 with their smash hit Hanging by a Moment, which went on to become the #1 most played song on radio that year. They've been touring all around the world, from Japan to Denmark and everywhere in between. Now to promote their latest album, Smoke and Mirrors, lead singer Jason Wade, as well as members Bryce Soderberg and Ben Carey, are in the cube with Tom. Let's turn them up. It's maximum volume.
You've achieved something that many people can't claim to, and that's having the most played song on the radio.
Right.
Back in 2001 with Hanging in the Moment, big breakout song. How was that for you to have the most played song on the radio?
Well, it's interesting because when I wrote the song, it was the last track to be written for the first record, and I wrote it literally in 7 to 10 minutes, which is very strange. I played it for the record label, and they instantly decided to go with it for the first single. And I'll never forget, we were playing this completely empty bar in San Francisco where the record label actually were bribing people with beer to come see us play. We had no fan base at all. And then Hanging by a Moment was released the following week, and then all of a sudden, you know, a month later, 2 months later, we were playing arenas with Matchbox 20. So it was just one of those things that kind of caught everybody off guard. And that 2 years, it was just an amazing, amazing run.
Wow, so no more bribing people with beer.
No, no. Now they bribe us with beer.
New album out today, congratulations.
Thank you.
Smoke and Mirrors.
Right.
It's the #1 album on iTunes, so big congratulations to you guys for that one.
Thanks, man.
And how does that feel, having the #1 album on iTunes?
It's great. It's actually the first time that the song's been #1 for us on iTunes. It's really cool, you know. Everyone's downloading these days, and to see us there it's a great thing for us.
How did this album come about? What were the influences? And how did it happen?
We had the luxury of taking our time on this record. We spent a good solid year and a half on it. We just came off the road after 3 years from our last record, tried to capture that essence live in the studio, and I think we came up with a great record, one that we're proud of.
And which songs do you think are going to be the biggest hit on this album?
Right now, for me, I'm just really happy with how our first single, Halfway Gone, is going.
Where have you played that you've enjoyed the most?
I just enjoy touring in general. I love touring overseas. We just got back from 2 shows in Germany and 1 show in Amsterdam, and the shows were all sold out, and the energy in the crowd was just amazing, you know? So we're hoping to get back to the UK again and just tour Europe a little bit more like we used to back in the early days.